So today, guys, is the day where we start some movement in the transfer window. I've had enough of sitting around. We are putting some deadwood up for sale. Riviere, we never use anymore. He's transfer listed. Williamson, as you know, he's agreed terms with Aston Villa, so we can't sell him. Marvo is listed. Steven Taylor is also listed. Shane Ferguson is available for a short loan. That frees up a bit of money if we can sell them. Also, I've shortlisted a few players. We have Stefano Sturaro that looks awesome. He's basically like a Marquisio S type player. He's got a lot of potential, and I want to get the pair from Juventus, so hopefully that one doesn't fall through. I'll put in a bid shortly. We have Bakayoko in case that one does fall through. Riedewald, if we can't get Rugani, I would really like to bring him in. He's quite young and probably will be able to get him for cheap. So let's put some bids. So we haven't got off to a great start, but we can turn this around. Juventus are wanting 12 million for Sturaro. I feel that is quite expensive. Yes, he's young. If we can get him for anywhere between like 5 to 8, I will be happy. We're still waiting for players to sell, that's for sure. So unfortunately, the deal with Charlie Austin went through, and the board has allocated us 7.5 million to our budget. So we're sitting around 20 million for this window, which I think is more than enough for the players that we want to bring in. So I'm going in with a genuine offer now for Jerry and Bakogo. Instead of low balling, we're going to get him in as soon as possible. 4 million for the striker. I feel that it's a good price, and his stats are actually incredible. So yeah, let's sign him. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a bid for Sturaro for 7 million just to get the sort of ball rolling there. They were asking for 12 million, which I feel that is a little expensive. So 7 mil, let's see what they say. So let's put in a bid for Riedewald, 6 million pounds. Let's sign it. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a bid for Bakayoko for 2 million. If we can actually get in for that, 21 years of age, looks like a good prospect for the future. That's not a bad buy, I don't feel. So yeah. So a quick session in the training ground sees Goretzka and Sissoko. Like I was saying in the last episode, I'm wanting to sort of push the midfielders now, and then we'll work our way back up. So let's simulate it. Hopefully they do well. So apart from the D with Goretzka, we've got C's across the board, so that's not a bad training session. Finally, we've had some good news, and they've actually accepted our 4 million pound bid for Jerry Ambokagu, a 4-year deal, 30,000 a week, and a squad rotation player. So Juventus aren't budging on the 12 million. They're kind of messing us about a little bit, and that might be because of the Rugani deal that fell through. So they may think that we're wasting their time, but 9 million we've got him again. So West Ham are actually interested in Riedewald as well for 5.5 million. We've already put in a bid for 6, and our deal has been accepted. So let's get pen to paper and agree in terms with the defender. 6 million for Riedewald, so 30,000 a week, 4-year deal, and squad rotation player. Finally, we have got the striker over the line. Jerry has agreed terms with the club. First signing of the January transfer window. So they're all coming in now. Juventus have accepted our bid of 9 million for Sturaro, 50,000 a week, 4-year deal, and squad rotation player. Let's get him in. So this deal went under the radar a little bit. Watford, 4.6 million. They're offering to actually sign Riviere. No problem. Take him. So Riedewald wasn't happy with the contract, and I was about to offer him a new deal, and he's no longer at the club. Once again, another centre back that we lose out on. So we're still wanting to do some business in the transfer window, but that aside, we need to focus on the FA Cup game against Arsenal, who thrashed us in the actual Barclays Premier League when we came up against them away. But we are at St James's Park. The team hasn't really had any changes apart from Myanmar being brought back into the side, and yeah, we're ready for this game. Let's do it. On Wijnaldum, play it in the middle. Good play. We got some overlapping run from Tovan. We find some space here very early on into this game. If we can punish them and then maybe sit back. Oh, good dribbling from Tovan. Whip that ball in. Can we get a head on it? Oh, Colback needs... Oh, great tackling. Good closing down. Keep it up. Keep it up. And again, well played. He's on the floor and he still managed to make the tackle. He's gone down injured, but we're not complaining because we're going on the attack right now. If we can lay that off to Colback. Colback, can he put it through? It's a bit of a dodgy ball to deal with there. Go Tovan. Go Tovan. Go Tovan. Debussy, you're quicker than Debussy. Good sprint speed. Let's go. Oh, come on. That was late. At least book him. Yellow card. Is that Monreal? Definitely a yellow card. It was Ramsey. Ramsey's got his yellow dirty tackle. We can't pass it around Arsenal. They just outplay us every single time. So what we are going to have to do is sit back maybe and try and maybe change up the team at half time and get them on the counter attack. But not much is happening just because they can keep possession so well. Uh-oh. Go on, guys. He's trying to turn. Good block there from, I think that was Lascelles. Good lad. So it could be a lot worse at half-time. We could have gone a goal down, but Arsenal haven't really created that many chances. They've just kept possession very, very well. So what I will do is sit back a little bit in the second half and then catch him on the counter, if we can break away, that is. Got a few players camped up here. We can feed that ball through. You can see him. Why haven't you controlled it properly? I had Sissoko overlapping on the right side there. That would have been a chance, easily. Go on, Sissoko. Keep running, play him through quickly and give it back to him. Go, we've got a counter-attack. This is what we were looking for in the second half. Whip that ball in. Oh, that was awful. What is up with the crosses? In the middle we go. Down the line. Now the game is opening up. We've got a good attack here. If you can carry your run, go on, Jetro. Go on, Jetro. Pace away. Whip that ball in. Back post. Oh, front post. Here we go. Yes. It's Wijnaldum with the goal. 1-0 against Arsenal. And it's fully deserved because our tactics have been working in the second half. Sit back. Catch them on the counter-attack. And a beautiful ball in. I was actually meaning for that to go to Mitrovic. But it's gone front post and we scored. Great goal. Arsenal are passing it so quickly. I've had to go on ultra defensive just so we can get some bodies behind the ball. Otherwise, look how quick they're passing. This is crazy. They're trying to whip it in. Get that ball out. What a flick on. What a flick on from Mitrovic. And we're going to seal up the game. Wijnaldum. Yes. Second goal of the game for him. And that flick on literally made the goal. What a pass from Mitrovic. 83rd minute. Our tactics spot on against Arsenal in the cup. What a game. Full time, 2-0 was the final score against Arsenal. I'm going to have to be honest and say, yes, they did control the game for the majority of it. But when they were in front of goal, the chances that they took, they weren't really good ones. So I'm very happy with that result. We got 2 goals with Wijnaldum, 3 shots, 2 goals for him. So a very good conversion rate. But now, good game. And that's a great result in the FA Cup. So Riviere has been sold and the board have allocated us 3.9 million to our transfer budget. So Storaro hasn't actually been able to agree terms with us because he wants a bigger role at the club, which I think we can offer him that. Hopefully we don't have a Charlie Austin situation on our hands. So instead of increasing his role at the club, I've decided to up his wage just to see if that works. Maybe he is wanting more money. So from 50,000 to 70,000 because I really don't want him to be brought into the club and then him sitting on the bench and not being happy. In the meantime, we will put another bid in for Bakayoko. They got back to us and they didn't accept the 2 million, so we've upped it to 2.5, and I think that he will be more than happy to sit on the bench. So Monaco are actually happy with the fee now. 2.5 million for Bakayoko. He is valued around 3 million, and we're going to offer him 25,000 a week, 4-year deal, and we're not going to specify his role at the club yet because I don't know if he's going to be good. So yeah, we'll just keep it like that and see if we can get him in on those terms. So Stellado wasn't happy with the 70,000 a week, so I've dropped it back down to 50,000, 4-year deal, and future first team player. I think that's a little more enticing to sign. Yeah, future first team player. So the second signing has been done. Bakayoko, 2.5 million, 25,000 a week, is a Newcastle United player, and he will be able to come in for Anita or Kolbak, depending on what midweek games we do in fact have. So with the redeval deal falling through, I've decided to go back to Ragani. Juventus were more than happy to deal with us, so 13 million for the centre back. It seems about right. That's a good price. So Storaro still isn't happy with the role at his club. He actually finds it insulting. So I'm not really too sure what we're going to do with that. I'm going to let you guys decide in the comment section. Do we go for him as an important first team player and then sit him on the bench and try and rotate him as we can? Because I think what's going to happen with that is exactly the same as Charlie Austin. So let me know your thoughts on that before I go ahead with it. So the transfer window is nearly about to end and Juventus have got back to us and accepted it straight away. 13 million pounds for the defender, 50,000 a week, 4-year deal, important first team player. We're going to sign him. Please, I hope this doesn't fall through. Otherwise, we do not have a centre back. It's never straightforward. He's just reviewed the contract with his agent. He loves living here and he doesn't want to relocate ideally, but he could be persuaded. Let's get some more money on the table and bring him in. So with some funds being freed up because we sold some players on, 80,000 a week, 4-year deal, important first team player, please, Rogani, accept it. On the last day, he's accepted the deal. This literally is on the last day. 13 million, 80,000 a week. We're going to accept him in. He will be the Colaccini replacement for the next season. He looks like a good youngster. Oh, pen to paper, bringing him in. So as in today's episode, there has been a lot of drama over transfers, so I'm only going to be playing the one game today, but in tomorrow's, we are up against Manchester United. Like the fixtures couldn't get any harder, but we're back into the Premier League and we're facing them. So let me know in the comment section, what should we do with Storaro? Should we go ahead with a deal and maybe sit him on the bench and see how he reacts to that? I have no idea. But guys, if you have enjoyed another episode, smash the likes and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy. Team out.
אלה מרמאללה, כל השכנים משחקים על המגרש, אולי מכל הדיבורים יבוא שלום אינשאללה, אולי אחרי הכל יקום פה דור